Hello, my name is Ron, and welcome to Rolling Horse Studios. So, by the time this video I'm running, what are the world designs? So, that's what I'm just here to explain, because I'm going to be doing that for my channel, mostly. I'll make a separate video explaining what I'm doing for the whole channel and stuff. But it's just one of the stuff I want to do, basically. So basically, what are zines? So zines are basically like a composed book that are not commercial, like they're usually traded in for other zines, or for free mostly. That could be online. Like artists can make them for like all sort of purposes. Like you have a bunch of sketches they made, that could be a zine. Like a bunch of sketches of your past work can be in a zine, like that. Now the purpose of these zines were mostly just for like, mostly provide a safe haven for like a bunch of just marginalized groups and stuff like that. And also just for people in fandoms to be like more connected and stuff. I have a link in the description down below that explains, or the top left, that explains how zines goes more into depth into zines and stuff, and when they were first made. Which apparently they were made, the first zine was actually about a science in the 80s, like around the 1980s and stuff. Now, of course, you might be thinking, so what are the themes for these zines? Now, the themes for these zines can be anything. It could be from games, shows, book, TVs, even the visual ones. Now, they have like, of course, you have the regular stuff that artists can make, that literally anyone can make. Like, regular zines, anyone can make. Now, the other purpose is we have fandoms. Now, for these zines, they're mostly created with a group of people to make all these different kinds of zines. And I just want to incorporate how this process goes. So basically, first you need to have an idea of what zines you want to make. So first you would go with, okay. So first you start off with a process of what zines you want to make, or like what specifically you want with each zine. So first you need to have an idea. And once you have an idea, you have to like think of, okay, so what fan do I want this to be for? Do I want to be like Danganronpa, Minecraft, Kingdom Hearts, basically any kind of book series, TV show, anything could work for this basically. And so you need a platform for these to figure out what these zines are gonna be go for. Of course, everyone uses what I've seen from like 2020 to 2021. Basically, everyone uses Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. But for me, I use it like Twitter since it's much easier to navigate for design. So once you have that all together, you make the accounts for each one and stuff. Also, I would recommend like doing like a different asks and stuff, since like Twitter, it's just like people can ask questions and stuff. So the process of how this works is you start off with the first interest check. How much people are interested in that theme going on with the zine. That's based off the design of it. Like, basically, now sometimes the interest check can change from time to time. Like, it could have like, see how much it could be like for digital. See how many people want the digitally, for free, physically, all this kind of stuff. And of course, this is unofficial from the regular stuff, so it's like unofficial stuff, basically. So then once you have, and of course, there'll be a certain time frame to when the interest check can close. If they reach above the goal, they will do the design. If not, they won't do the design. But if it's like in the middle, they will still do it, just like have like less of either being physical or digital, depends on it though. And it goes to awesome free stuff. Also free zines, you can't buy any other zines, like stuff like that. I'll list some in the description down below if you want to, of course. So that once you have all that, you then get the modding applications. Now sometimes, and this can differ from time to time because they could already have the mods already selected, or they could have it already, they could already have the mods and just want to add a few more other people for the mods. Now different mods for it could be for the shipping cost, the writing, the art, all the basic stuff. And also, yes, zines can have both art, writing, even cosplay if you want to. And also just a bunch of other zines, but a bunch of other stuff you want that will be for a zine. So that once you have the contributor, the applications for the specific, for those all the specific mods, you then move after that time period, and you then move on to the contributors part. Now for the contributors, there's different mods for each different contributor applications for each one. So if you first start off, it depends on what zine it is. Like sometimes it will just be like if you need just a graphic design mod application, just graphic design, writers applications, artist applications, so on and so forth. Kind of depends on which one, honestly. Then after you do that, you then do the whole concept of like what are you gonna do, how are we gonna do this, basic all that stuff. Then once after that, there's then some zines do this, some do not. It have like a check-in point, which basically they check in every few months or so, or weeks, depending on the zine. It depends on the zine. It will have like, yeah, depends on the zine, honestly. So after that, you then have the final check-in, which is like to get all the stuff together, and then they move on to the production. Now, I don't actually make the stuff right away. That's for pre-orders. After the production is like, what kind, like, okay, so what do we have for the merch that we have so we can get together and stuff? How the book's gonna be? What size is gonna be? All that kind of stuff, basically. And then after you get all that stuff, you move over to pre-orders. Now the pre-orders can be a bunch of the stuff. If it's free, it's gonna be out there as soon as it's available. If it's digital, it will be right there, so you can get it whatever time. But there won't be. And physicals, now if it's physical and digital, with some merch and stuff, that's still the same though. The one thing for digital is that there won't be any leftovers. So if you want to get those zines, specifically that only digital, you better get them because after it's like there won't be any leftover zines for digital only. Now, of course, the thing with the pre-order is that the price range kind of varies from time to time. So you just want to get the zine, you just get the physical or the digital. And there will always be a digital version. Now, if the zine has like both physical and digital with the merch, it will just be digital by itself. They have a separate option that's like, depending on the price it is, like $2 or $3 for that specific zine. Now, if you just want the physical zine, there's another option for that, which also includes the digital version of the zine, plus some digital merch if it's there or not. Now, another thing with these zines is that sometimes, of course, this is varies from zine to zine, they could have stretch goals. These stretch goals are like additional merch that they want to add. Of course, they need to reach that specific stretch goal in order to get it. So, different stretch goals could be like anything, like the cover of the zine much better, like having the cover much better, or like that thing right there, like that, like this thing, like this specific one was a stretch goal. Yes, this ether bag was a stretch goal for one of my favorite zines called the Mastermind zine. Called the I Am the Mastermind zine. I'll link the description down below, or the top left, right corner. Or even this plushie. Like that plushie right there. Right here. Like that one right there. Like right there. That plushie. That's all the thing too. Even shirts, like whatever it could be. Even stickers or like anything. Or even a notebook. Yeah, a stretch goal will be a notebook too. Or even just like this one cool zine, which was the Hades High School zine, which was like make it a little bit more hardcover, or even add some extra bits to the zine too. Like, this is so cool. Like, gosh, it's awesome. And also like kind of make it much better with the cover and stuff, honestly, which is still cool though. I'll leave the down description for this one of like the. Yeah, I'll leave the down description for this zine specific. Well, the zine's already. You can't buy the zine at the moment anymore because it's already like. Let's say it's already passed. But for the next zine, which is the camping zine, I'll link it down in the description down below when it's ready. Now, of course, the different themes. So, of course, like, oh wow, can't buy it. But you need to be careful because, like, sometimes things could go wrong with these zines, mostly with like how. Because some people are only interested in the money of it, and only take that and not actually care about like anything else, honestly, and scam people. So you gotta be careful by checking the mods. For like, always check the shipping mods or like any of the mods for these zines, because you have no idea what could be happening with it. And also check from time to time with design also too. Now, that's also most all I have to for it. But also some other stuff is like, so what kind of themes? They're asking, okay, so where can we get designs? So they kind of have like a, as I said, you gotta check the Instagram, Twitter, or Tumblr. Sorry about that. Now for me, honestly, I kind of go for like Twitter since that's the most easiest to navigate for me, honestly. But if you don't want to get on Twitter for obvious reasons, there's Instagram and Tumblr, so you can check up on those too. Now, another thing about these zines is that there will be leftover sales of these zines. And I mean if, as I said before, the digitals don't have any leftovers. But the physicals, with the physical and digital with the physical merch, those will have leftovers. Now, it kind of varies from zine to zine, of course. So you need kind of ask them if there's gonna be any leftover sales and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for that mostly. Though I do want to shout out some two specific zines I love the most I just found on Twitter recently. So the one zine is the Animal Crossing scrapbooking zine. So basically it's like Animal Crossing is scrapbooking, which is so cool. I'll link in the description and or the left or on the like right top corner of the info right there for it. Like it's or probably like a picture right here if I can get it. Like it's so cool. Also, it does need help reaching some of its goals. Like it just has like by the time I made this video, it's probably already reached its like 50 goal already. So it just needs help reaching its other two goals, which is 100 and 150. Like, well, the next like 100 basically for the next goals. So if you want to buy that zine, I'll link in the description. I'll link it in the description down below, or put in the top right corner. Now the second zine for you Persona fans out there, if there's any on this who come across this video or something like that, is a rank up Persona zine. So this Persona zine is basically like having all P3, P4, P5 the main characters. Well, basically all the characters from P5, 1, and 4, including 1 and 2, the protagonists, those characters too, interacting with each other in a cute little friendship way. Like, oh, it's so cute. I'll also link them down in the description down below, so you can buy it too. Also, so as I said before, they can also, as I mentioned before, each zine can have its own theme, like these two, the Danganronpa zines. So this one, basically what it says is like, basically, if all the main characters from Danganronpa's 1, 2, and V3 were the masterminds for each own killing game. I mean games, mostly. Yeah, mostly for each of their own games, mostly. And this one is the all jumbled up zine. So basically what this one is, it's just like, what if all the talents were like switched out with each other? Like Junko being the ultimate painter, or like Makoto being the ultimate photographer. Like those kind of stuff. It's really interesting, honestly. It's pretty interesting to say the least. So this one isn't having its leftover sign right now, so I'll put it in the description down below if you want to get it, of course. Now I will leave a description down below for the I Am the Mastermind zine, since that one is still trying to get everything together still, but like it will have less of a sale soon. So I'll link this in the description down below for you guys who want to get it too. So I think that was all I really wanted to say for this, honestly. So I will be retweeting some of my own zines for myself too, if you guys want to, honestly. And yeah, if this video's helped you a little bit a lot, I hope it helped. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, and share this video for any people who like zines and stuff. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.